Hey, what's up? What? I sound exhausted.
Yeah. Oh, what's up?
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know if it's me or is it hot?
I mean, I'm comfortable.
Okay, all right. I'm a little bit hot, but maybe it's
Do you
just
want
me.
us to turn the AC,
I'm
the heater
I'm
down?
probably just getting fat anyway. So
No, I don't. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. What's up? So what were we talking about though? I think we're earlier on talking about how we recorded
Yesterday,
yesterday and
and we forgot the mic
the mic wasn't even on.
connected
It's
and
like,
stuff.
oh man.
It was just rushed.
It
Yeah.
was a good conversation though. We talked about some really important stuff. And I think we started with the reasons here, like my life nowadays, I try to bring different things. I think the finance and all that stuff is kind of important.
It is important. It's not being talked about enough,
Yeah.
especially in our communities, your Ghanaian communities. No, we are TikTok. People are always talking about relationships, but relationships, no, it's all about either divorce, being in it, but they don't talk about the finance aspect in the
How to actually
relationship.
even maintain. I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
The financial aspect and how to, invest. We don't talk about it while you are in a marriage or in a relationship.
It's kind of important. That's why I think, say, bringing it on my live, I was like, hey, it's not going to be one of those things that people will actually tune in to listen.
But those that will.
Those that will, like
Yeah.
people that find it interesting. Because on say, yeah, how many,
Yeah.
right? It's like, yeah, I got it. I know how to handle myself or whatever. And then at the end of the day, we still have a bunch of people that are going through divorces and stuff and
Exactly.
having relationship issues and all that stuff, right?
Yeah. We don't try to learn new stuff.
We don't try to learn anything. So, I mean, it's rather unfortunate, but hey, I think so to me now, I wanted to bring these different aspects to my life and things that I talk about instead of just relationships. That's what it really boils down
Not
to.
saying that talking about relationship is bad.
Oh,
It
of
is,
course not.
but also different aspects of it.
Yeah, different aspect of things. That was like my main aim because I think in life, one of the important decisions to make is the person you pick as your spouse. It's really important, but we think it's a joke somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I've come to realize? I think most people choose people based on what they see and what they think relationship with them will look
Would
like.
be like, yeah.
And so they get into the relationship and it looks like what they wanted initially. And if any little bit of it looks different to them, they sign out.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we didn't sign up for this. I signed up for
What I
the
envisioned.
image that I envisioned in my head. And it looked like the image initially, but it doesn't look like that no more. So I don't want it.
Yeah.
I think most relationships are like that. And so they cannot endure disappointments. They cannot endure changes. They cannot endure anything. And to me, I think that is one of the worst ways to pick people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you won't know somebody inside out before you pick them.
You get to know them as time goes on.
But you cannot just pick people based on the image you created in your head as to who you think they are and what type of relationship you guys can have together. Like, that image is, I almost say, a Nollywood movie to some extent.
That's why I'm a big believer of living together before you get married, because with us, we used to live together before we got married. And then, so after we got married, everything was just the same. So like, we didn't feel
It's
like,
more like we went through the rough patches at that time.
yeah. So it didn't feel like, oh, we are married, so something is gonna
Something
change.
needs to change.
Yeah.
You know what is funny?
What?
Statistically, they are saying that people that actually live together before marriage divorce faster.
I don't believe that.
I mean, you cannot use your own unique experience to justify.
Maybe
and I don't know.
We might be the exception.
We might be the exception.
Hey.
Like, that's what I always say. We might be the exception. And I also come to realize that in general, I think you have given me a sense of trust that I kind of use that as the measuring mark for everything else.
Okay.
And so if it doesn't matter who. If you cannot meet that measuring mark, I don't really trust you like that.
I mean, I'm your wife, so it's expected, but like everybody else shouldn't be at that measure, don't you think?
There are few things when it comes to dealing with people.
Yeah.
Because I deal with you as, let's say, my wife, but at the same time, I deal with you as my friend. Which means if somebody's coming into my space as a friend, there are certain things that, based on how I deal with you, I know that as a measuring tool to kind of measure a lot of people. And when you go off that, in my mind, I start thinking maybe it's a bad behavior.
Yeah, because I was about to say,
maybe it's a bad behavior.
Don't you think my measuring scale should be different from
everybody else's?
Yeah, because you expect more from me, but you don't really expect more from others.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. That I will admit maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe it's a bad behavior, but I really measure people on that scale.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I was even going to post it's funny, and I'll probably end up posting it, was, you know how when you listen to relationship conversations now, people are really scared of, what if she divorces me and she takes everything. And I'm sitting, it's like it's in the back of their mind that what if she divorces me, she takes everything I have. And yesterday I was just thinking, when I was thinking about this trust thing, and I said, I wonder why I don't feel like that. Because for me, I'm putting the money in your account. My name is not even on it. And I don't care. Like, I don't wake up and think she's going to wake up one day and take it all from me. Like, it's not in my mind. You know, it will not even cross my mind. That's what I'm saying. I have this level of trust with you. I don't think anybody can meet that standard. So it's a bad behavior on my part, expecting people to meet that standard.
I think it's because of how we started.
Maybe.
We started at the bottom. So we kind of like built each other up.
To some extent, yeah.
Yeah. So Obia, they already have their way, you know, and how women of today are behaving these days.
It's scary. I will admit, it's very scary. So I don't even blame guys that would say, no, especially I don't want to do this marriage thing.
You know, the guy is already self-made. They have everything. So they're like, what if I bring this person along and then wait, didn't be Birdman and what's her name?
Oh, Birdman and the wife, and I've forgotten the
I forgot her name.
Tamar's sister or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah. They got married and 16 days later, she wants half of it.
Yeah. You see?
Yes, I will admit, you know, when people are saying they don't trust it, I see where they are coming from, and I don't blame them at all.
Yeah.
Because I've seen how women recently are behaving. The way they behave, I probably will have a lot of trust issues too.
So if you were
even though I'm not picking nobody from it, I have trust issues dealing with people.
If you were to get married, Yampani said nowadays, Zanka, would you be married?
There is a 70% chance, yes.
Okay.
I would.
You would.
But there is a 30% chance I might not.
Okay.
Like, because that is if I had not experienced what trust is with you. But if, for example, you were no more and I'm to pick somebody, the level of trust that I have with you it's a bad behavior. It's become like a measuring tool. So it would have given me a tough time really trusting somebody.
Yeah.
Right? But there is a 70% chance I still would have been married.
Okay.
It might not be our folks, just like I told you back in the days, you know, so many years ago, that the way our people are behaving now, I can see where it's going. And I have a feeling if I wasn't married to you, I probably would have married a white person.
Yeah. You always say that.
I always said it. Like, the way our people are behaving, you know how I think, you know how my brain works.
Nowadays, white people also behave like that, though.
Majority of them, well, not majority of them. I think majority of our people behave ratchet more than majority of other races. Yes. Look at the social media. The only race that is constantly attacking their people is our race. Like, we do that shit a lot. Like, we are always attacking our men. They are like this, they are like that, they are like, it's like, yo, Like I saw a video today that somebody sent to me, and the lady talking about, I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't do nothing, I don't do laundry, I don't do all that. If you want me to do all that, you need to marry me, put all your money into a trust with my name on it. And yes, that's what she's saying.
What kind of...
basically,
which part of the world is she living in?
I have no idea.
the living one or the non-living?
I'm sure she knows she's fooling around, but she knows there are a lot of ignorant and stupid people that would take what she's saying and run with it.
Hey.
Like they will run with that. For me, when I was ready to post it, I was even laughing about it. Like, it's funny to me. And I know somebody will be sitting out there like, we want to wait some years later and see how you will regret putting all your money into your wife's account. Yeah, you will wait for a very long time. You will wait for it. Because I don't think that at all. Like, that's what I'm saying. The level of trust with you, it shouldn't be the measuring tool, but unfortunately I've been using it. And maybe not just you. You know what? Maybe it's good. Because I think Kweku meets that. I trust him like that. Like, I trust Kweku to, in my absence, take care of you and the kids. Like, I trust him like that.
Yeah.
Like, I trust Pentagon to do that.
I can see them doing that.
Yeah, I trust Pentagon to do that. I trust Pentagon to say, yeah, I will take care of you.
Yeah.
I trust DeGraff to some extent on that. Like, yeah, DeGraff to take care of it. Like, there were certain people that I know I can trust them on that level. So if they are meeting that mark, I think, yeah, maybe it has its pros and cons, but maybe it's working to my advantage.
Yeah.
Because even the male friends that I'm picking and calling them brothers, like, these people meet that standard, that I can trust them that way.
Yeah.
There is nothing about them that makes me think,
Yeah, and it's also because you guys go way back. So the relationship with a friend, when you guys go way back, is different from the friends you meet.
But there are some people that I know them from way back, and I don't trust them.
Okay, yeah, minimum, yeah.
There are people
there are also people that you've met
recently that I trust them.
Yeah,
right.
minimum,
so I think it has its pros and cons. Some people will not meet that standard, because for me particularly, the way I start dealing with people is I trust you first.
Yeah.
But if you give me one simple reason to doubt you, yeah, it's gonna be hard to climb out of that space.
I think for me, I give people too many second chances.
No, I'm not good with second chances.
Yeah,
I will be cool with you, but I will question everything else. Once you give me a simple reason to doubt you, I won't really trust you like that. Like, you will have to work a little bit harder to get me to trust you. I think that is what I noticed about me recently, and I'm glad I'm kind of learning more about myself the more I go. When I think about it, it's like, people don't trust people now. People are very cynical nowadays, and I don't blame them. The society that we live in and how the world is going, shit, trusting somebody can be your worst nightmare.
It is a crazy world out there.
Yeah, it can be your worst nightmare. And for me, it's like, I don't know if I should lower that bar for people. Even when I open the door for people to come into my space, I watch you from afar for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, I will pay attention to every single move you make. I'm calculating it.
And then you're like, this person, so why she already block?
Exactly. I will start watching you from afar, and I'll start saying things like,
she already block.
Why he already block? Because I can start seeing this bad behavior from afar.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching you. And usually if say, oh, be block, that means you're somebody that I trusted, but you are showing me maybe I shouldn't. Which means maybe I need to put you in a different zone altogether. I like to study and watch people from afar, because I think when you let people into your space and you trust them, you open up and you let them know everything. And sometimes some information about you is not supposed to be out there.
Yeah.
So if I cannot trust you,
then I can't be open.
I will hold back.
You. Yeah.
Because once I trust you and bring you into the space, I might give you information that is not supposed to be out there, and you will take it out there.
You take it out there, yeah.
Right.
You'll be doing command then.
Now we're slipping in and stuff.
Yep.
That's why I'm very watchful. But anyways, what other stuff can we talk about? Oh, yesterday, the one that we recorded.
Yeah. if I were to ask you, say, or partner, yeah, me, I'm a hey. If say you would do a do-over, would you pick me? Like, would you pick the same
Oh,
person?
of course.
Okay.
Of course I'll pick the same person.
Why?
In my mind, I think you are as perfect as they come. In my mind. And when I say perfect, you know how in the Bible there are so many people, well, maybe one that I can think of right now that God called perfect. But the person was sinful. So that means what God means by perfect, it's not that you are sinless.
Yeah.
Do you get the picture I'm painting?
Yeah.
So when I say you are as perfect as they come, I don't mean there is no errors or you do everything right. No, of course you don't.
Of course not, yeah.
But those tiny little things are just things that I can accept that, yeah, these are norm for human beings to error in these spaces. And once we put those on the side, yes, to me, you are as perfect as they come.
Oh, I appreciate it.
And I would do it all over again. The problem is, I think most couples out there feel like that too. Just that, you know how women are. Let's say there are couples out there, their husbands actually feel like that about them. But then the husband maybe stepped out of the relationship and now they start thinking, maybe there's something off about me. Maybe there's something I'm not doing right. Sweetheart, if your husband did that, just listen to what he says. Most 9 out of 10, he has no reason. I can promise you.
If they are remorseful, that's
most of the time.
Hey,
I think men that genuinely want to keep their wives, yeah, they are remorseful.
And men that
we know a few
men that genuinely wants to keep their wives shouldn't step out.
You are right. I'm not. See, this is where it always goes to that old conversation again.
Yes.
Men that genuinely want their wives shouldn't step up. You are absolutely right. I'm just admitting that, hey, men have a problem. That is why I don't really bash anybody. We know people that, I'll be telling you stuff and I'm like, no, I'll be telling you stuff. Stuff will happen. And I will always reference you that you see how long this man kept this woman. So almost close to a decade later, the wife shows up. And then he returns straight to the wife like nothing happened.
It's just like the other woman.
It's just like the other woman.
When the wife found out, he just went back to his wife.
He just went back to his wife. I think most men are like that. They don't really have a reason. If you start thinking that your husband did what he did because there was something off about you, you will kill yourself for no reason at all.
Sometimes too, there could be.
There could be, yes.
Something that's happening until they step out.
Until they step out. Yes, I agree on that one too. Sometimes you are doing something wrong, you need to find out. That's why I always say communicate first before you make a decision. You see why I always say that? If he does something wrong, if he steps out of the marriage, communicate first. You will get a lot. I think when people say communication or communicate, they think it's just the mere talking. No, gather information, a deep
dive communication.
Yes, gather good information, a deep dive planning and talking kind of conversation.
Yeah.
So you can get good reason why he did what he did. And you can get a clue if he's really remorseful.
Yeah.
And if it is likely he will do it again, you can gather good information. Yeah. That's why I always say, talk about it first.
Yeah.
Even if you want to leave, sure, have that conversation first. Then you can take the decision after that.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, if something is off about you, it can come out in that conversation. But I have a strong feeling, majority of the time, there is nothing wrong with the wives.
Yeah.
It's just
enjoy.
It's just as men
going out.
Yeah, it's just as men. And that's why I don't want women blaming themselves a lot when it comes to that. Like, your man probably stepped out, but trust me, it probably got nothing to do with you. You don't have to blame yourself for it.
Yeah.
Just have the conversation and make the decision afterwards. It's your choice to stay or leave.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I would say hang on a little bit.
And
That's
talk
what I would
about
say.
it.
Talk about it first.
And figure out what happened, what went wrong. And
yeah.
hopefully the man is, remorseful enough to tell you what's going on or what they don't like.
Anyways, what was the next thing that we were going to talk about? But yeah, so that comes back to, yes, I will pick you over and over again.
Over and over again.
Yes, that
same here. I would. I mean, we did it again, so
I hope people can answer that question for themselves. Like,
yeah. It's a question to
if
think
the marriage
about.
certificate had an expiration date, would they renew it?
Would they renew it? That's a good way to
If
say it.
your marriage certificate had an expiration date, would you renew it? I think that's a good question to ask yourself. And if you think you will not renew it, maybe you need to start figuring out what is wrong and what you can fix. I won't advise you to walk out of your marriage. I think everybody is everybody, and people have the potential to get better. So if something is wrong, I'll advise you rather talk about it instead of walking out by. Well, what's next?
And then the communication, how to talk to your partner and not gatekeep anything from your partner, comes in with the goal for the year, setting up the goal for the year with your partner. Goal and what should be done.
Like kind of things that you can do within a year. Every December,
investments.
People always
dates.
talk about my new 2026 goal.
Goals.
And yeah, people do that, right?
But they don't follow through it.
Sometimes we don't even follow through it. So, like with us, we've always talked about the things we want to do over the years. Yeah. We just never put a pen to it.
Yeah.
Right? Like over the years, towards the end of the year, we always like, okay, that is what we plan on doing. That is what we plan on doing. We never put a pen to it.
Yeah.
So recently I saw that couple actually put a pen to it and say, we actually put it on a spreadsheet. And I said, you know what, we can incorporate that instead of just talking about it.
Because talking about it, you might eventually forget.
Well, most of the things that we've talked about from, let's say, last year, we did it. The previous year, most of the things that we talked about 2 years ago that we were going to do, we did it.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Like we always do majority of it, but some falls through the cracks.
Not necessarily us, but like there are some couples out there that maybe also talk about it, but then
they forget and never follow through.
Some of them. But if you put it on a paper, you go back to the board. This is what we said we were going to do, and then you start to check mark.
Like maybe every 2 months. Yeah. Seeing that guy and his wife do it, I was like, you know what? Yeah, maybe we should have a spreadsheet for it. Couples can do that.
Yeah,
you plan. Go ahead.
It's good. It's good for every couple to do.
Yeah, you plan your trips. You plan how you're gonna save, possibly even how much you want to save. Some investment if you want to tap into investment. Maybe some business ideas you want to tap into or get your hands on. Like you plan all that, you put it to paper, and you check on it every quarter to see what is lacking.
Yeah.
What can you now cross off the list? All that stuff. You check all that.
Even if you can't, deal with Excel spreadsheet or put it on any paper, every phone has notes. The notes side on your phone, just put it on there. Just put your bullet points and what you need to do. And it's not just for married people. Even individuals can also do that.
Even with the singles, like every year when I see people post my 2026 or 2025 goals or whatever revolution, I'm like, yo.
New Year's revolution.
Good. That was the word I was trying to find. New Year's revolution or whatever. I'm like, we will see this same thing again next year. People kept saying they were going to lose weight last year. They look exact same thing the following year. Being poor is easy.
Being poor is easy.
One of the easiest thing to do is being poor.
Yeah.
It's the easiest thing. Or even being healthy, being unhealthy. Being on anything that is bad is usually easy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything that is bad is usually easy.
McDonald's, they'll sell the burger to you $3, $4 you can buy.
You can eat whatever. Yeah. You can eat unhealthy as you want. It's easy. But that is what we need to look at, which is something that I've been paying attention to. If something is too easy, I will start questioning it. Mm-hmm. Like, what is wrong? You know how some families, right? Like, when people get married, some way, somehow, they drag their family back into their marriage. And so I think the other time on TikTok, it was the lady that interviewed me when I said, your wife comes first before your mom. And people are like, no, but it's my mom. My mom was there before my wife, so why would I pick my wife? Because in their mind, family is still holding on to them, forgetting that the family they come from, it's not the same as the family they're creating. The one you are creating is your responsibility. And so they still allow these family members into their marriages. Like, oh, I saw Obefi, I saw by Obedi one day, I saw Obedi 3 weeks. Those type of things. Like there should be some sort of boundaries.
Like there's nothing wrong with Asio coming to spend 3 weeks. But like, I feel like the more often no, that's where it becomes a problem.
Correct. Yes. I saw by Obedi 3 weeks. Cool. But I saw Obedi 3 weeks. Maybe you want to
And in Bimo also allow their parents to make decisions in their homes. To say, "Nema make can be no they ban ni kunu honum." Oh, maybe I make can see and you see, But you shouldn't.
I think that brings divorce.
Yeah, you shouldn't bring your family matters into your relationship.
Most of the time, those examples that you just gave, say, "Oh, my mom said," "Oh, my dad said," "Oh, my brother said." The moment you bring those, somebody said, somebody from my family says, or my friend when he says, you're going to break up eventually.
Yeah. Because
you just will not know that was the cause of your divorce.
Right.
See, this is the problem I see with marriage. Marriage is like a puzzle that you are fixing, right? When you introduce something stupid like that, like my mom said, my dad said into your marriage, the puzzle that you are fixing, that stupid thing that you introduce, it goes back into the puzzle at the bottom and starts messing up the puzzle from the bottom.
And kakra, by the time you notice.
So you think the marriage is good because the puzzle you're fixing at the top is going. You think it's good. No, it's not. It's not good. That stupid thing you introduce, like my mother said, my brother said, it's messing up the puzzle from the bottom.
Yeah.
It's in the person's head. Subconsciously, it's in their mind. They haven't forgotten. Certain behaviors that they will introduce comes from, my uncle said so and so, so we are not doing it.
Because
my mom said so and so. No.
You're not allowing the man to lead.
Correct.
Basically.
You're not allowing the man to lead.
Oh, but now my mom said, he has no say in it.
And then what to I know even if say a bear man that's a bear man, instead of you being the man of your house to make a decision, you come home and you say, my mom said. Like, what the hell do you mean by your mom said?
My mom suggested that maybe
we should do this. Or we should. It's like, how many times are you going to say my mom suggested? Right? Yeah. The puzzle will look good at the top.
Yeah.
But it's actually falling apart from the bottom.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it yet. By the time I bet catch up, a bestie out and I won't say, oh, so if you thought that was a problem, why didn't you say, yeah, it was a problem?
And that ties back to the communication.
It comes back to the communication thing. It was a problem. It's messing up the puzzle that you are fixing from the bottom. While you think at the top, it looks good.
Yeah.
You were looking at the surface, everything looks good. No, it's not good. The bottom, it's messing it up. Everybody catch up to the top. So stupid things like my mom said, my brother said, no, don't do that.
My sister said.
No. Yes, yeah, but too. But my mom said she wants 4 grandkids.
My mom said it's not a good idea.
My mom said it's not a good idea. So what do you mean your mom said it's not a good idea? Do you get the point? It's like, these things, when you introduce it, you will mess up your marriage slowly. But by the time a marriage in the messy up, and you might be bring koye, but man, cause someone said then at the crop pot say nah. I say no.
Yeah.
Right. Most of the time, we even make no. I've had instances just like that where I will look back and I'll say, yeah, it was messing stuff up gradually. If I had not caught on to it,
exactly.
Before somebody realizing, not say,
yeah.
Not just my mom said and my dad said, because my mom said and dad said they win me.
And I feel like people should also limit taking their relationship issues to their families and friends.
Oh, so
it happens a bunch.
I always tell people on Kwame's live.
A bunch. My God, catch me, mama say, and I'm papa say, I'm having issues with my husband. My God, catch me, mama and papa say, and then now all your family members knows what is going on in your marriage. And even your friend. Remember that friend that you have that you're telling also has a friend that can go tell. You should keep your marital issues to yourself, even if say you are not married. Relationship issues to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Solve it with your partner. It's like you're going broke now. Oh, kwakoji CK free. Okobuse CK free. We're down for bihonom.
But you're not
and then they'll be like, "I'm so sorry, but I don't have." And then later, or the baby, I say, "You know, where Krampo will be beside me hostika." And I always say. For me to ask money from you and come out my bank account, I can negative. Of course.
On Kwame's live, and I've said it so many times that before you introduce a third party into your marriage, make sure the marriage is at the edge of falling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If not, don't bring a third party into it. Because that third party,
Yes, exactly. Say you guys have tried everything. You should.
So I told my mom, I was discussing with my mom to get an idea. Yeah. No, because your mom is biased naturally because it's your mom.
And one thing Ghanaians also don't do is Ghanaians are really bad at therapy. They think says or the marital issues, ecotherapy, say abomination or something.
Sometimes people need not therapy, counseling.
Counseling, yes, that's the word. Counseling.
Individually, we need therapy.
Yeah.
For me, I don't. I mean, for me, I have come to realize I'm okay.
Yeah.
I will tell you why in a second. But individuals should get therapy, and if marriage is going sideways, sometimes seek counseling and see. What does it hurt?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't hurt anything. Just go talk about it. I feel like
because you're already at the edge of falling.
Your differences and what's not. And people should not go to people they know. That's the thing.
So call like a counselor you already know. The counselor is already biased. They know you.
Don't go to a counselor.
I think people need therapy. Sometimes you just need somebody to
talk to
bring forth certain things that is making you do certain things or behave a certain way. Sometimes get your mind good.
It's not a bad thing. But people, our community deem it as a bad thing.
Yes.
Example will be Manami Huno TikTok. His son was experiencing mental issues, and then he was like, a spiritual.
That was a good one.
Yes, and then he attacked and attacked him and his sister. Killed the mom. What's now? And then now it's too late.
Meanwhile, seek help. Seek help. Medically. KBNK figure out what is going on with him sooner. Possibly get therapy and get him better.
Exactly.
But what's now? I say you fear for your mom pie.
Yes.
And baby, are you free no? One way I would Christianity back at Tanya Masenka. If he was quick to medically have the son examined that. Anka, this wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But he kept saying, it's the witches for my home, witches for my family. It's spiritual. And then before you realize, your son is a psycho now. Mm. He's going to unalive you.
Yeah. Just like he did. He unalived the mom.
I mean, the reason why I'm saying it's not for me particularly is because I've been there, I think, twice. And each time, the conversations and the things they are asking, I come to realize it's good that they do this type of job. Mm-hmm. However, and now person will fish it out. Me as a crazy thinker, I already know.
No, I already know that I can solve. I'm just relaxed.
I'm just not solving it. Kind of. I say, anytime because anything bad is easy to do. Mm-hmm. Knowing it's bad for me, now I'm still sitting there.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like when I went to the therapy, me how I was kasa and someone will busa me, and I'm like, I know this already, and I can tell say this will be good for Obia Ebia, onshada a deep thinker, to fish that information out so that they will start to know certain things. Mm-hmm. But me call 2 times in and I was like, okay.
I know what's bothering me.
I know already. It looks like it's not anything different from what I know. Mm-hmm. So if it's not anything different, then I won't come back. Yeah. That's why I stopped going. If it's not anything different, then I won't come back. I'll figure it out myself, because you are not asking me anything. That's what I'm saying. Say it's not for me. I feel like right now, no, when something is on my mind or my brain feels heavier, I easily just go back and start to figure it out. What exactly is causing this?
Yeah.
And most of the time, and I'm like, okay, it's not this. I start to do, I start to do check marks.
Yeah,
like, okay, it's not this. It's not this. It's not this. Okay, it's this one here. This one is making me feel like this. And then what am I going to do about this thing that is making me feel how I feel? But I think therapy, most of the time, that's what they're trying to do. And for me, I felt like, okay, I'm a deep thinker, so I knew this before I came.
Yeah.
So if that is all it is, then I won't pay you for it.
Yeah.
I will try to do it myself.
Right.
And so far, I think it's been good for me.
Nowadays, the way social media is going, social media is affecting a lot of relationships, marriages, dating. It's affecting everything now.
Yeah, I think
Because there are a lot of people out there that are not married but giving marriage advices.
There are people that can, but not everybody. That is the difference that I think. The person that is not married but have actually gone through series of studies or educating themselves either through the education system or through constant reading and learning. You've educated yourself in some way in that aspect. So you don't have the first-hand experience. You only have second-hand experience looking at people's relationship, and then you've educated yourself on these things. So you have the knowledge on it.
Okay.
Good. I would say you can give advice.
Yeah.
The problem is the ones now they've not educated themselves or anything. The only education they know is the prior relationship they had, and they're advising people.
Yeah.
And I think a man be so listen to certain stupid stuff like, oh, when they test you, wait 2-3 hours and then it tests back. The person that
miss you.
I know at least 2 people that teach that on YouTube. Yes, I've actually come across them. Let them miss you. Let them, and I'm like, yo, who's been giving you all these stupid advices that you guys are actually teaching other people to? Oh, let them miss you when they test you, don't reply and wait for a while. And I'm like, these behaviors are terrible behaviors.
Yes, and there are a lot of people that will take this information and practice it in their
because in their mind, they feel like say that will make the person want you more. Yeah, maybe back in the days, but we live in an Indomie world now.
Indomie world.
Everything is fast food.
Yeah.
We live in a fast food world. Everything is fast food. If you are not showing that, the person, even though they're acting like they are there, they are going. They are looking somewhere else. They are doing something else.
Exactly.
Or they are ignoring you. They are just playing to place you like they are still there. They are not there.
They're not there.
Which is one of the things I used to be really good at. Back in the days, you know my story. I will pretend. I have pretended to live with somebody for like 2 years and I didn't like her.
That's bad. That's a bad behavior.
Yeah, because the moment you made me realize that this is who you are. Oh, okay. Oh, I will pretend the whole time. You get what you want from me. I get what I want from you.
Yeah.
I'm doing whatever I want. So my dad one day called me and said, Kwache, so one penna.
Oh, Dada told you that?
Oh, I told you before, Renefi. Dada told me that because Okoye na obi ba me ho. And then when the other person left, he called me and said, "Sawon penwa." Because it looks like as soon as she's not around,
you bring other people.
You have other stuff to do. But one man know what had to say there. On the main, but it looks like when in No, at that time I had already checked out.
What did you tell him?
Oh, he's my dad, so I lied. I lied and I said, the person didn't say you are bad, and you're bad. And I'm saying Enoch.
Hey!
And then he knew I was lying.
Damn. How can you tell that lie?
He knew I was lying. But it wasn't the fact he wanted me to know, and he would rather I do this.
Yeah.
And it's like, to me from men who say he rather.
Hey, how can you lie like that? Like when who say Obani or say Obama?
And this person I make I thank God for this person because this person made me realize at an early age,
open eye,
at an early age, to see red flag way from afar. Like I can see it from afar. Because a bimu behavior be it cuts across.
Yeah.
Say acted to say there is a chance that
if it barks like a dog,
it's more than likely a dog.
Yeah.
Just get a little closer to determine say a dog and a different. But chances are a dog. Say a dog it is something else that looks like a dog and acts like a dog, right? Into a mommy who bad behavior from afar. That is what I'm saying. Say now for you, I put your trust on the pedestal. This is the trust level somebody needs to meet for me to really trust them. But at the same time, that bad behavior made me realize quick from afar, say, there is a bad behavior. And I know exactly where it's going. And most of the time, those people, I always tell you, remember the other guy I'm catching said, get away. Or you're just like this one.
Yeah.
Or non super and they are just like this one. And fast forward 7-8 years later, she ended up just like that one.
Oh.
Yeah. Exactly my point. Yes, that person. Or no. You see what I mean? So I can now see certain behaviors from afar. And I can pretend.
You've dealt with some crazy.
Oh, yeah.
exes.
And I can see the thing is, I'm good at reading people. And I'm good at, because I can read you, I'm good at pretending to be there. So I can pretend very, very well, just like you are pretending. You get the point?
Yeah.
Just like we're pretending. I can pretend the exact same way to be so much in love. Just like what were we talking about at DBP? I don't even want to go.
The social media and
the social media thing. Yes.
Yeah.
So people learn these bad behaviors from social media.
And one example would be when Court told Akosia Sewa and Odobroni that they should both be kuna. There were these people making videos out there saying that so oni ukunu wo abroach, especially abroach, oni ukunu ohonoma na mo ye properties are obianya ni die we ni die.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, munya obianya ni properties. Because you never know.
So are you guys together or are you guys separate?
Yeah, people are because we are together.
I don't encourage that type of.
And somebody will listen and then work on it.
Somebody will listen and say, "Mini mikunya japadie mum because mini niya japadie bo mum na we are fat na we."
Yeah, china ko jamia no
da komo bi. Look, so one trust so kunu so den be japadie boma. Maybe any son ka ware no. That's what I believe. Maybe any son ka ware no. And yes, obe free muntem.
Yeah.
But so be wa ware mu and then say I do my own thing. There is no me in a marriage. So how are you guys married and then I'm doing my properties. You are doing your properties. It's like there is no mean in it.
Yeah.
That's why I don't buy into it. And I understand we live in a world now that you cannot trust people like that. There are people that will act like how I used to act.
Yes. And right? Then now I pretend,
Yes, there are people that will act like how I used to act. I get it. May I see myself as the exception. Majority of the time you can read through the lines. But so be worry the year na se wontimi trust anyone. Maybe there make us men worry no.
Yeah,
and they all stay single. Now more have this committed relationship. If anything will be able to me akọ baby. I prefer that than say mo be worry tintim no aka still I'm doing me. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Because once you say you married. I don't buy into that idea.
It's because of the talks on social media. Like there's a lot going on.
The social media it has both good
and bad.
But good is small.
Yes, and I come back
and
it's
a lot
bad
of bad.
Is a lot. Yeah.
Yes. And a human and Kasano, we gravitate towards bad informations and bad things. That is why if you go to a room, let's say somebody's insulting somebody, it's a bunch of people.
Yes, there are a lot.
But if you go to a room and they are
just like the one you were showing the yesterday, finance and how to put your life
nobody will be
track.
there. It was about 5 people in there. But when we go to the Danish one, when he deception or say delusion or
story, no.
it's 300 people. Why? Because we love bad information than we actually love good information. That is just us.
Yeah.
That is just us. It's terrible, but unfortunately, the reason why sometimes, when I'm talking about relationships on social media, in my mind, it's like I've been there. I've seen the worst of women. I've seen those.
Yeah.
And I've seen the good. I've seen the best of the best. And I kept one. So when I'm talking now, most of the time I can, and plus I think it's a gift God gave me that I can smell bullshit from afar.
I say I can smell bullshit.
Because there are people that I'm not in relationship with that over the years I've told you, that person is going to turn out this way. Just give it about 3 to 4 years. And you are like, nah, don't say that. And then they turn out that way. All this number of people I kept saying and they kept doing exactly what I was saying is because I look at the behavior and I can sense where that behavior is going.
Yeah.
And I can say, this is where you end up. Maybe this is a gift God gave me. Maybe it's because of the experience.
I think it might be because of your experience, because you've dealt with some crazy people.
I've dealt with crazy people. So I know how crazy.
You know the difference between this is.
I know the difference between a person that will cheat on you and will fuck around and the person that will be very loyal to you.
Yeah.
And people that don't have shit to hide and people that are very transparent. I can sense it from afar. Like even if tests, even if like I can sense stuff easily.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it is experience or if it's a gift, but I can sense bullshit. Just like your friend that I told you, just by listening to her conversation and I said, she's going to betray you. Just give it 3 to 4 years.
Just give it time.
And she did. And it's like we humans, we snitch on ourselves. And because I'm a thinker, so I know didn't come out a little deeper, or sometimes it might not even be deep. I will process that conversation a day or 2 days later. I will process it again. I will be taking apart the conversation in pieces. And to snitch on yourself in that conversation, me taking it apart, I know me.